Everyone sees the yachts, the jets, the billion-dollar valuations. But very few people ever see how they actually think. Most billionaires aren't just lucky or born rich. They're playing a completely different game. A game that 99% of the world never learns the rules to. But today, you will. These are the 10 best-kept billionaire secrets that most people will never talk about, and definitely never teach you in school. And trust me, number 2 will flip your brain, and number 1, let's just say, once you hear it, you'll never look at time or success. The 10. They don't grind, they leverage. Most people try to hustle harder. Billionaires don't. They don't ask, how can I work more hours? They ask, how can I get 1000x more return from the same effort? And the answer is leverage, money, capital, people, teams, code, automation, media, content that works for them while they sleep. Leverage is how they build massive companies without burning out. Working hard builds income. Leverage builds empires. 9. They guard their mental energy like it's treasure. Most people burn out by lunchtime, not because of overworking, but from making too many useless decisions. What to wear, what to eat, what to reply to emails. Billionaires like Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, and Barack Obama all simplify their routines. Same outfits, pre-made meals, strict schedules, so their minds are free to focus on billion-dollar choices. It's called decision hygiene, because every small decision drains the fuel needed for big ones. 8. They pay to buy back time, not just stuff. Most people spend money on things. Billionaires spend money on freedom. They outsource, automate, delegate, and even overpay if it gives them back their time. Why? Because time is the one thing no amount of money can create. They live by this principle. If it's not a hell yes, delegate it, automate it, or delete it. They're not cheap, they're strategic, because every hour saved buys them clarity, energy, and focus. They make asymmetric bets. Most people avoid risk. Billionaires study it and then take it where the upside is massive and the downside is limited. These are called asymmetric opportunities. Put in $10, maybe lose it, but if it works, you get $10,000 back. Startups, real estate, crypto, private equity, they look for non-obvious bets with huge payoff potential. They don't spray and pray. They make calculated asymmetric moves. That's how one right decision can change everything. 6. They think in decades, not days. Most people panic when something doesn't work in a week. Billionaires, they think in 10-year time frames, even longer. Elon Musk built Tesla and SpaceX with multi-decade visions. Jeff Bezos made decisions knowing Amazon might lose money for years before it became profitable. This is called long-term thinking, and it's one of the most powerful secrets behind lasting success. While others chase trends, they plant seeds, and they wait patiently for their forest to grow. 5. They create and guard their reputation capital. Reputation is currency. In high-level circles, your name is your brand. It opens doors, or it shuts them forever. Billionaires know that every interaction matters, every deal, every handshake, every promise kept or broken. So they don't ghost, they don't lie, they don't vanish when things go south. They show up, follow through, and build trust over time. Reputation multiplies everything, and once you have it, money flows to you, not the other way around. 4. They build mental models, not just habits. Mental models are like mental shortcuts for solving problems. They use frameworks like first principles thinking, break everything down to basics. Second order thinking, look past the obvious outcomes. Inversion, solve problems by thinking in reverse. They don't guess, they engineer decisions. And these models allow them to stay calm, focused, and strategic, even when chaos hits. While others react emotionally, they move like chess masters. 3. They don't work on businesses first. They work on themselves. Most people look outward, strategies, tools, trends. Billionaires start inward, meditation, coaching, journaling, deep solitude, constant reflection. They know the biggest bottleneck to my success is me. If they're not emotionally stable, everything else falls apart. So they treat mindset like a muscle, one that needs to be trained and maintained. Their emotional clarity becomes their competitive edge. 2. They don't just manage time, they bend time. This might be the most misunderstood billionaire secret. They use compound time, stacking activities that pay off forever. Writing a book, building a business, investing in scalable systems, creating content that grows while they sleep. They don't focus on tasks, they focus on timeless assets. Every move they make is meant to free their future self. That's how they escape the time for money trap permanently. And now, the final and most powerful billionaire secret. They live by this. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Most people set goals. Billionaires build systems that make success inevitable. They create environments that make the right habits automatic. They set up routines, teams, structures, and constraints that remove decision fatigue. They don't try to be motivated every day. They engineer a life where success happens by default. This is how they stay consistent, focused, and unshakable, even when things go wrong. It's not about willpower, it's about design. These aren't just secrets of the rich. These are tools anyone can start using today, no matter where you're starting from. You don't need millions in your bank account to use leverage. Protect your mind, or think in decades. But once you do, you'll start noticing that your results and your reality begin to shift quietly, then all at once. And like I said, number 2 and especially number 1, those weren't just tips. They're mindset upgrades that most people never even realize they're missing. Now you know.